10 reasons why I will never regret leaving school. Let's go.
There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all, at all, at all.
So imagine you're in a classroom. There is a teacher who is in front of you. Let's call this teacher Mr. Puth. So Mr. Puth is teaching children accounting, cash flow, business. Then we go after the lesson. Then we say, Mr. Puth, since Mr. Puth is an accounting teacher, then we ask him, Mr. Puth, do you also run your own business? Then Mr. Puth goes like, I work for the government. Which goes to my first point, guys, which is teachers do not practice what they teach. Which is why I think this whole thing is all a scam. Just because how can you be taught how to be successful by a person who's not successful? Okay, how can you be taught how to build a business by a person who doesn't have a business? The most greatest asset that you have on this planet is time. When we leave school or when we finish school, we would have depleted most of the time or active time, or the time that we are at our peak, which moves on to my third point, which is information is readily available. In this day and age, any skill that you want to learn is readily available. If you want to study rocket science like Elon Musk, you can access that information, guys. The information is no longer hidden from the masses. In 1903, when you wanted to get information, you'd have to go in the library and look for a lot of books, study a lot of books, or take 4 years trying to master a simple concept. So you have no excuse for not knowing how to do things. School teaches you outdated concepts. Guys, today we are going to learn about cash book. Guys, who still uses a cash book? I know maybe some people may argue with me. They just want to give us the basic concepts of anything. Guys, do you know that you can finish that basic concept in just 3 days? Right? Do you know that you can learn how to build a plane from the internet? Right? There's a guy who's known as President Chai, turning old school buses into luxury homes. Right, guys? And he said that he learned all that stuff on YouTube. Just imagine all that time that you are using, 24 years, let's just say spending 6 years trying to learn a concept that you can learn for a year or two on YouTube, or you can just download a book, or just buy a book for $15 on Amazon. Guys, just think about that, right? So all these things that you're learning about, maybe cash books or whatever, like all these procedures, they were things that were used back then. Any information that you want, you can access, right? ChatGPT can write for you a code for anything. Things are changing, and you have to be part of this movement. AI is taking over. Some people are working for jobs that are going to be easily replaced by AI in the next 5 to 10 years. And you're still stuck in this pivotal point and saying education is the key to success. I'm not saying education is not the key to success, but there is a certain type of education that you get from real life learning, because real life starts after school. Do you think that when you are doing these pointless assignments, homework, do you think that they are ever going to contribute in your life? Do you think that report card that you have is ever going to contribute in your life? If you think so, think again. And the school grooms employees. School grooms people who are obedient to the system. School teaches you to be a good employee. Learning all that stuff so that you can come and work at our companies. Or let's say today you decide, fuck what this guy is saying. Where are those jobs coming from? The jobs are coming from people who were risk takers. People who decided to get out of their comfort zone and say that, fuck this. Let me go and start my own business. Let me go and do this and do that. Right? That's why the jobs are coming. And do you think that guy is a god? Right? Do you think that guy is, fully a genius? Right? So that means there is a possibility of a company closing, a company shutting down, and you start back to zero. You no longer have the money, so you have no reason to not start your own business. You have no reason to get out of your comfort zone and build your own thing, right? Why? Because if you don't do that, you are putting yourself in under someone else's system, right? Under someone else's rules, of which that's risky because you never know what might happen to a person. A person might decide to sell their company, and boom, your salaries are lowered. So there are people who are saying that I want to go to school so that I can find a job. No, go to school to create jobs, and even working hard for 20 years with the promise of getting a good job is not even a guarantee. That means you can work for 20 years and still not get a good job. So what's better, right? Starting your own thing, trying and failing, or staying in this system and just hoping to get a good job. Don't get me wrong, there are people who genuinely love what they are doing. They genuinely love school and find satisfaction from it. If you are one of those guys, just keep on doing what you're doing. Guys, nothing is certain, nothing is guaranteed. No one knows the future. Even your boss doesn't care about you. So if your boss doesn't care about you, you care about you, bro. You're spending a lot of money, investing into a system that's actually profiting from you. And guys, just think about this. There are hundreds of thousands of, if not billions of school children that graduate every day, and they're trying to come to FX Plug, and I'm only hiring 800 people. Just imagine. So just look at the influx. Let's create this movement together as plugs. So let's create our own companies. Let's create our own businesses. Let's hire people, right? And we can make this world a better place. Let's leave the seeking of jobs to those who desperately need them. That's how we can make this world a better place, right? So it's them versus us. We are in it to win it. As always, guys, it's FX Plug signing out.